Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to dive into a really powerful book called Demian. It's all about a young boy's journey to discover who he truly is. So, let's get into it. But first, let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like you're living in two completely different worlds? You know, one world feels all safe and normal, but the other one, it feels new and maybe just a little bit scary? Well, that feeling is right at the heart of this story. Okay, part one, A Boy and Two Worlds. Let's meet our main character. His name is Emil Sinclair, and he's a young boy who's just trying to figure out his place in the world. For Emil, life is basically split in two. On one side, you have the world of light. That's his home, his family. It's where everything is safe and warm and good. But then there's the other side, the dark world. This is the world outside his home, and it's full of things that are different, unknown, and for him, kinda scary.
So Emil's pretty peaceful life is about to change. A single lie is going to pull him right out of his world of light and into a really tough spot. This is where his real journey begins.
So, how does all this trouble get started? Well, it begins with a bully named Franz Kromer. To try and seem tough, Emil tells a lie. But this lie totally backfires. Instead of feeling strong, he just feels trapped and really scared. He's suddenly caught in that dark world he was always afraid of. Just when Emil is feeling completely lost, someone new shows up who is going to change everything. It's time to meet Max Demian. So who is Max Demian? He's a new student, but he's just different from the other kids. He seems older, he's really smart, and super calm. He's got this mysterious vibe about him, and he quickly becomes a very important guide for Emil.
Demian teaches Emil a pretty surprising lesson right away. He suggests that maybe the world isn't so simple, that maybe the world of light and the dark world, good and bad, aren't always separate things. For Emil, this is a totally new and powerful idea.
All right, next part, the search for himself. As Emil gets older and becomes a teenager, his journey just continues. He still feels lost a lot of the time, and he's really struggling to find his own way forward. You can start to see a pattern in Emil's life, right? In his childhood, he felt lost. As a teenager, he's still searching for answers. But through it all, whenever Emil is at his most confused, Demian just seems to appear, ready to help him see things a little differently. And Demian's most important piece of advice is this: you must look inside yourself and find your true self. What he's telling Emil is that the answers he's looking for, they aren't out there in the world. They're not in the light or the dark. They're deep inside of him.
We're now getting to the end of the journey, and it's time for the biggest lesson of all. This is the moment when everything finally starts to make sense for Emil.
Now, to understand this last lesson, we have to talk about something called inner strength. What is that? Well, it's that power that we all have inside of us, the power to be strong and to follow our own unique path in life. And here it is, the final, amazing realization. Emil finally understands that Demian isn't just a friend or a guide. Demian is a part of him. He is the voice of Emil's own inner strength. The guide he was looking for was inside him the whole time. So, after following Emil's long journey, what's the big idea here? What is this book, Demian, really trying to tell us? The main message is this: each of us has to find our own path in life. We have to understand ourselves, even when it's really, really hard. It's about being brave enough to listen to that voice inside, your own Demian, and just being true to who you are. And that brings us to one last thought. Emil found his way by looking inside himself. So the book leaves us wondering, what is your own path? Thanks for exploring Demian with me today.